I believe you've heard about the HERTAS, or maybe you've been trying to find out what a HERTA is. I bet you've heard it countless times in drum solos, drum sheds, grooves, and you don't even know that's what it is. Or maybe you know what the HERTA is already, and you already applied the HERTA, but just hold on and fasten your seatbelt, because I'm going to be taking you on a ride on my favorite ways on how I use the Herta Rudiment, and how some of the biggest drummers all over the world that we know use the Herta Rudiment to create very mind-blowing grooves and chops. Trust me, you have to watch to the end because it gets very crazy towards the end. So remember, I'm teaching you my favorite way of applying the Herta Rudiment, not what any other person is going to show you. The Herta basically is 4 notes, but not necessarily 4 notes. It's actually 3 notes. You have to add a note right behind either your first note, your second note, or your third note, however you choose to do it. Most times I add the note behind my first note, my first stroke. Now this is how it sounds like. 3 notes normally should sound like this. Playing them as 8 notes, 3 strokes. But what a Herta does is you add a note behind either the first or the second. I love to do the first, so I'm teaching you my favorite ways. Let's go with the first. So you get, instead of, so on the E of 1 E and 1 E. So 1 E and 2. That's a Herta. So gradually you speed it up. So you see how it sounds now? It sounds beautiful when it is, when the speed is increased. Yeah, I know you're getting familiar with it right now, if this is your first time with it. But then there are so many ways which I use this. This is just the beginning. This is just an introduction. And now let's go into those ways. So you can create a killer groove while playing with your hi-hat and your snare with Hertas. Something like this. You get that? So right, left, the same thing we're doing. So I just shifted the first 3 notes to the hi-hat and the last left hand on the snare. One other way I use it is play the first 2 notes on your tom, the next note on the cymbal, the last note on the snare. It can sound so many crazy ways, Okay, so very nice, I believe. So these are ways you can apply the Herta and it's going to sound crazy. This particular one I'm showing you next. Eric Moore does it a lot. And so many drummers do it a lot. But some of you intermediate or beginner drummers might not know what it is. You always hear things like okay, so most times you use to start chops, while you're playing a chop, and you hear things like still the Herta. So you can also choose to, sometimes add a first note before you start this particular one. I love this one a lot. You hear it when I play a lot. You can choose to start with your left hand. You start, when you hear the first note, then that sounds a whole lot better. So most times it sounds very good as a starter chop when you want to start your chops, One other thing you can do with just this last idea I thought, is to change the time signature. One thing that I love about Hertas is Hertas are so versatile. You can use them on any time signature that comes to your mind. Just make sure you apply them the right way. Now, let's say we're playing 6/8. Did you see that? So there you have it, the HERTAS in my favorite way I apply it. And I know you're going to love these ways, and if you try them out, they're going to be so cool in your playing. They can change a whole lot. You know, the HERTAS are not too loud, they're not noisy. Just play it and it goes in and it comes out. I hope this video was helpful to you. If it was, just hit that like button, share this video to others, subscribe to the channel, and see you next time, guys.